Josh, what's going on, man? Just a Thursday here. Do something a little different today. Hadn't worked on this Grail in a while. We're gonna go Grail hunting. Some guy, what's up, dude? What's up, Can? I'm sure by now y'all saw the blurb that Pez put out yesterday. We're gonna go over it real quick. See what y'all's thoughts are. Tomac, what's up, man? Don't be misgendering me, man. What's up, Phantom? Yeah, we're gonna go over that can. I think he stirred the pot unnecessarily. That was Tomac. It was Aaron. About midstream yesterday, or not yesterday, Tuesday. Aaron did. I'm 99% sure. What's up, Baracus, man? I hadn't seen you here before. Glad you come to join us. We always have a good time, man. Come hang out. Uh, let's pull this up. Let's go over these notes. I want y'all's thoughts on this, because this is, it kind of stirred up some stuff, didn't it? Y'all see that? Yeah, Tomac, it's kind of weird, dude. I'm surprised he kind of threw that in there. Well, I don't play Hammerden, but it's just concerning that he would just throw that in there as like a. Why would you make any sort of tweaks based off of adding terror zones? Is what I'm thinking. Maybe just in terror zone? Nah, that's too hard to do. They won't do that. They'll either outright nerf them overall or leave it alone. Nah, for them to make a nerf just in terror zone, because they were only talking about specific areas as well. So it's either got to be overall or not at all. I don't see them doing it specifically for certain areas for certain build. That's just weird. Yeah, I don't know. I hadn't played a Hammer in a while. To me, it's just a bad look to throw that in there, and we'll get to it. But what's up? Hold on. That is Niccolo. I've made the differentiations on the name, I think. There you go. Niccolo, were you still here when the other guy I was talking about came in to chat? Because he completely threw me off. I thought it was still you, and he came in. I was like, oh my god. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's why I'm doing it. First letter. Yeah, Josh, it's painful, man. Wow, BGs. Dude, that actually would be fun for a throwback, is doing some BGs. Dude, I used to live in the BGs, man. I love that stuff. What's up, Tommy? Niccolo, you're just grinding for gear? You must be doing AV then. That's the one I got bored with, was Alterac Valley. I just couldn't get into Alterac Valley. Well, I take it back. I'd grind the Alterac Valley just because I had to, but that wasn't my favorite. Um, Arathi Basin was my favorite. I loved Arathi Basin. Yeah, that AV that you're talking about is boring to me. I couldn't stand that meta. Couldn't, I didn't like it. All right, let's see. Let's go through these. Yeah, all right, Arathi for sure. First off, right out of the gate, the typical. He tends to apologize a lot, and I want y'all to notice something. I saw this earlier. This guy is the community manager for D2R. He's had 34 posts since actually before launch, because these forums spun up before launch, like beta. This guy's had 34 posts the entire time as community manager. That's pathetic. I'm just not even gonna sugarcoat that one. That's pathetic. Your job is to engage the community, gauge for feedback, respond to questions. You should be posting every single day. This guy has had 34 posts, not even once a week. If you're the community manager and your job to manage D2R's community, you should be fired if that's all you've done for over a year. That should anger a lot of people, to be perfectly honest. And I read through some of the comments, and there was people giving him a lot of grief on where and how he posts. Yeah, Tomac, I know. I don't care. He randomly will tweet stuff out. He will put stuff on Reddit. He will put stuff on the Facebook. He's not consistent. If he's going to put something out, especially if it's official, it should be on every single platform that he's representing the company. If he puts this post out, this should be on Twitter. This should be on Facebook. This should be on Reddit. Yeah, Ken. I hear you, man. He should be fired just for this. Literally less than a post a week as community manager. That's sad. And the team has been spending the last week going through survey information and community reports from PTR. Yeah, that's fine. There may be another iteration of PTR, which that bothers me because that's at least based off this last one. This one still hadn't ended. We're at 2 weeks now. No, Can I have not. I was on his stream last night and I was typing as he logged off. He was literally on playing some word game. Yeah, because I was like, let's see. I don't know his stream schedule. I never bothered to really look. So I logged into Twitch last night and he was on. What's up, Luca? So I was like, literally, like he was playing some stupid word game. I don't remember what time it was. It was sometime in the evening. And I was typing. Like, in like mid sentence, he like logged out. I'm like, what the crap, man? I'll catch him though. Well, Andrew, here's the thing, man. If you're good at your job, you can handle that, right? You're kind of the public facing part of the dev team. So you should be able to handle that. And you should be able to articulate better to not cause as much griping. But I don't think this Pez guy is just particularly good at this job. I did it for years, man. That sort of public facing stuff, like with my previous company and just in general in the customer service realm when I was working in the electrical industry. You get good at that kind of stuff. You either just can do it, or you're this guy. You can't do it. You wait. You trying to read down, Tommy? Hey, Tommy, I watched that video last night, man, of the boat thing. Yeah, that was pretty funny, actually. We'll talk about that later. Yeah, Andrew, it could be, dude. I mean, it could be. Um, I don't know though. I think actually he is just assigned to D2R. I honestly believe Pez Radar is literally just on the D2R team. I think the team is small, but I think they're um, dedicated to just D2R. It's hard if you look at it from especially from a development standpoint. It's impossible to jump between two projects. So the people that are on D2R I think are just on D2R. There's just not that many of them, I don't think. Exactly, some guys. That's the thing. He's I just don't think he really cares a whole lot. I think he just tries to put up a smokescreen every once in a while when they tell him he has to. I don't think he is going to actively engage with the community unless it's llama or they tell him he has to put something out. Because, I mean, that's pathetic. You're going to do 34 posts in over a year? That's sad. If you're a community manager, this right here should get you fired. You're not doing your job. 100%. He's not doing his job. 34 posts. Get rid of him. Okay, let's see. Where are we at here? We are running up against scheduling. No crap. You guys are always doing that. So they're getting pushed from the top, obviously, to get it out the door. And they're just not doing it. Extending PTR to continue. Test and iterate will, of course, hold this back. So, yeah, they've obviously got some hard dates that the top down's pushing. It's like you need to have ladders started by X. No, Josh, it does not. We're going to see if we can fit something in the existing timeline for right now, but if we can't, we may use some of the buffer between patch hitting and season 2 starting. So that means that they're going to push 2. Wait. May use some of the buffer between 2.5 hitting, which means going live, and season 2 starting. I thought the Terror Zone stuff was ladder only. So does that mean they're just going to push it live on the current ladder? That's a little odd. They're going to push Terror Zones on the current ladder? They can't push it. How did that work? When 2.4 went live on non-ladder, they didn't push everything though, right? Because you couldn't do the rune words on non-ladder when 2.4 went live. That was strictly a ladder only thing. What's up, Kung Fu? Yeah, I guess I could push the fixes, but the Terror Zone stuff is specifically because there's a lot of complaints about it not being available for non-ladder. There's a lot of non-ladder only players that are complaining that they won't have access to the Terror Zones. What's up, Liam? I hear you, Luca. No, I get you, dude. We have the same type of stores. Um, I don't know about this. I don't know how they push 2.5 live before the season starts. Because the biggest part of 2.5 at this point is the Terror Zones. I guess all the little bug fixes, like you guys might be saying. Yeah, this is weird. Yeah, I don't know about this. All right, some of the top level items from the feedback. Players were noticing some zones were kind of not great for terror zones. Yes, I did say that. We did pick out the ones we thought would be really good zones. So I guess they're going to move some around. It's kind of what that looks like. That's fine, whatever. Players found some of the terror zone content to be easy, but we also can determine what characters. This is the whole Hammerden thing. You'll notice a lot of this came from the Hammerden players. The team has some ideas on this, and we will be sharing that soon. I expect it to create a bit of shift in build class opportunities for players. This is what's concerning people. This is the hint at some sort of change to class, and specifically talking about Hammerden. I don't know what else they can mean by this. Unless they're talking about shifting some of the terror zones to be... I don't know where there's an area where Hammerden wouldn't have a problem. where is a zone where the Hammerden would not be as effective? Anybody know? Yeah, Kung Fu. Yeah, some guy. That was my thoughts. I don't see them nerfing anything based off of terror zones, but it has some cause for concern because I mean I guess it's not out of the realm of possibility. Maybe. Yeah, it would have to be something like that, Mike. It would have to be somewhere where you got some magic immunes to make Hammerdens just not steamroll through all the Terror Zone content. Because they're talking about making some changes to some of the areas. So, man, I don't see them nerfing, be perfectly honest. That'd be one of the stupidest moves they ever made. We'll have more info on unlock conditions for Terror Zone. I don't know what that means. How long each zone will be terrorized? I thought it was an hour. Okay. That I don't get that one. Lastly, I know there was a lot of voices wanting this in single player. I can say this being looked at, but it's not going to happen. It's literally a ladder Season 2 feature. That means non-ladder doesn't get it as well, which is the biggest. I think that's more of a gripe than single player stuff that I've seen. I didn't know the XP was tuned different, unless he's just talking about changing the player count. They want to do it, which means they probably won't. Okay. Lastly, I want to clear up on the Season 2 timing, as there's a bunch of confusion on this, and honestly, it is 100% understandable because, Pez, you suck at your job. Before Season 1 began, we had noted they were aiming to have last 4 months. Yeah, we're already past that. We're obviously past that timeline. We kind of didn't plan very well. Shocker. Terror Zones was a cool feature we wanted to nail correctly. It teetered back and forth on the time, on the line of should we do this or not many times throughout development. Yeah, a little bit of a delay on the season transition. I just want to state another apology that murkiness around when that's your fault. We are looking at mitigating this issue for future seasons. Are they firing him? The current order of operation is that we will end PTR here soon. Here we go with the Blizzard soon. Submission for final builds. That's the console stuff. Season 1 to Season 2 will happen fairly immediately. We expect Season 2 to start a week or two after 2.5. So there's the 2.5 going live before season, which I don't understand. Are they putting it out on ladder or not? That's that only thing that makes sense to me is if they actually want to do terror zones on live, it has to just go to ladder. So it'll literally end the second we transition to season 2. So there's no gap. There's literally no gap. Season 1 ends. His example. 1 second later, season 2 starts. Here in the coming week. Yeah, you posted this on Wednesday. You have 2 days. So that means he'll probably provide an update 2 weeks from now. I don't like this guy anymore. I was giving him benefit of the doubt when D2R first started. He was kind of quiet, but whatever. Now it's just like everything he says just kind of torques me a little bit. This is just, eh. Luca, he's talking about pulling all immunities. That's not a great idea. Nice, Liam. Nice charms. Yeah, this is a bunch of. I think he stirred up the pot too much with this whole expect it to create a bit of shift in build class opportunities. They don't have time if they're going to be if they have a sounds like they have a hard date for ladder going live. So they don't have time to be tweaking classes at all, even if it's just Hammerdens. It's going to be where they add a couple of terror zones that are a little more magic immune. That's what that boils down to. Well, he said that the 2.5 is going to go live. What did he say, about a week? Yeah, a week or two after 2.5 hits. I don't know, guys. But then here's see initial non-ladder. People complain about not having non-ladder. Here's the whole Hammerden thing. Just did blah, blah, blah. Nobody reads his forums. It's a good place to post this. Complaining about how he posts stuff. Another one about where he posts stuff. Do it without terror zones. Non-ladder. So, yeah, I mean, that was kind of my argument. I don't know. Then there's just the typical argument stuff. But, I mean, it is what it is, guys. At least he said something this week. I was honestly 50-50 on whether we even got news by today. Well, Liam, yeah, that's the whole Blizzard soon meme at this point. When they say soon, it's not soon for the rest of the world. Yeah, Josh, I think Pez is horrible, dude. He just doesn't you know, if I was to do that job, I would literally be on the forums just doing stuff every day. People appreciate that, man. I learned that a long time ago working in the electrical industry when I had to deal with my contractors all the time. Even having to give bad news, if you did it sooner rather than later, and then you could mitigate the kind of the pushback, people appreciate even getting bad news early than not being told the bad news. Nah, eating, it was just basically just real minor stuff. He finally responded after, yesterday after 2 weeks saying that, sorry, I haven't been responding. That's literally what it was. Yeah, that's what it was. It was literally, I'm sorry, I haven't responded. Um, I'll give you news soon. it's it's so crazy. Oh, it's painful, dude. You can almost just see it every time this guy posts at this point. It's just like he apologized twice in the one post. Yeah, you literally all you could do is laugh. Um, exactly, Josh. That's my point. At least you know ahead of time. I mean, you could just deal with things. Giving the even if it's bad news, if you at least deliver it as soon as you can, it tends to deflate the anger a little bit. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like when I would have to I did a lot of project work for clients in that industry, and timelines are pretty tight in the construction industry. And if you have stuff that's coming in it's going to be later than you expected, that tends to get people pretty angry. But if you go ahead and tell them as soon as you find out, you can kind of move that point to see if there's something you could do beyond that, um, to try and mitigate it. And yeah, exactly. And that tends to deflate the anger, right? The anger builds if you hold back on delivering the news. It tends to be so much worse at that point. If you like are afraid to deliver bad news, so you keep holding off doing it until then you do it, it's so much worse the longer you wait. Because of one of the first things the other person says is, "Why didn't you tell me this a week ago?" So that's how it is. Maybe eating it 100%. Yeah, 3 weeks honestly might be pushing it the way he's talking. Because he's saying a week that they're going to push 2.5 live, and then a week or two after that is ladder. So I don't know. Luca, yeah, well, let's look at Reddit. We haven't looked at Reddit before. Let me see if I can find that subreddit. It's Reddit.com Diablo. I think it's just Diablo 2, right? All right, let's see what's here. That's the link to Pez's thing. Gerard, what's up, dude? Yeah, it's probably it might be a month out. Yeah, that's I looked on Reddit a while back, and there's a lot of these kind of posts where there's pictures of just stuff that happens, which is kind of cool. Yeah, Viper and Shaco on a meth drop is it's good. It's nice to see. Don't mind seeing that. Every time this game is affecting my life a little too much, so I quit. Cold turkey. Okay. $30. Wow, that's actually really nice set pair of boots. 30 faster run walk, tri-res, fire's high, lightning's decent, cold's low, but gold vine, that's not a not bad pair of boots. A horking video. Let's see what this is. Okay. This looks horrible. Can't see it. Let's bump it all the way up. Okay, I can't see anything. I can't see it. That's bad. Yeah, that's actually decent gold fine boots. Don't care. First Infinity. Don't care. Somebody found a. Yeah. It's a J mod, but it rolled one socket. Wait, I thought jewelers meant 4 sockets. I thought jewelers meant 4 socket. Because it's different prefixes for lower socket rolls, isn't it? Like artisans is 1. Is it a troll? It has to be, right? Oh, it's personalized. Okay. Ah, yeah. It's personalized. Okay, okay. Got it. Yeah, I thought, man, that didn't make any sense. Question about Paladin cosmetic. Is he wearing a Shaco? No, he's not wearing a Shaco. That'd be the only question I have about cosmetics. Arcane Sanctuary, Burroon, yeah. There it is, guys. Mechanics is too, yeah. A 44 life curse charm. There it is. We've seen it. Console sort struggle is real. I don't doubt it. No. I kind of like looking at the stuff. Whatever. Death Web, that's cool. I should start linking my videos on the Reddit. I think a lot of people read this Reddit, don't they? Does it tell you member count on it? I've never actually linked videos anywhere else. No, it doesn't say. It's interesting. It's more than just the bitching. At least you get the interesting trophy drops sometimes. Janito, what's going on? What's up, Case? Alright. This is the plan I'm for today. I updated my ladder. Oh, it had 104,000? Yeah, maybe I'll link my stuff there. Let me pull up what I use for ladder. Or for Grail. So I updated my Grail. I spent a couple days doing this. I actually went back through my streams and updated based off of what I saw drop. Which that took me a little while, but I did it. So this is where we're at. I'm at 72%. It's not bad. There are still, I'm at the point where it's a lot of the really rare items that I'm missing. Like, I still don't have Crown of Ages. And for those that don't know, this Grail is, um, what is it? Stream only. So it's on max roll. Um, but I started this actually before ladder season. So we've been going for a little while. And I did find all runes on stream, so the runes were done a while back. But like, say for instance, let's see, what can we look at here? There's some pretty rare items that I haven't found on stream that I've actually found. Let's see, where's the, I wish you could parse this by elites only. Like, I haven't found the Schaefer's yet. That's still out there. I haven't actually found the Cranium Basher on stream. Let's see. I haven't found neither one of the Scourges, which the low stuff is painful too. No, Eric, a lot of the low level stuff I'm missing. Like, I still haven't found a gold dagger, that sort of stuff. I don't remember finding the gargoyle's bite. I didn't see it. Maybe I missed it, but I don't remember finding that. I definitely didn't use it on my thrower. Maybe. Autocorrect, Luca. Yeah, I probably will have the Cow King stuff. I haven't found. I think I found one piece. I'll have to go back and look at it. I think there's one piece that I found on the Cow King stuff. I don't remember. Wasn't there a bug with the Cow King actually not dropping the stuff? Um, like, I've found like two of these steel pillars, but neither one of them were on stream, so I don't count it. Um, there's a bunch of stuff like that. Mang songs, obviously. Um, there's a bunch of the rarer stuff. Like, I still haven't found a grandfather. And I think this Frostwind, I think I've found multiple of these, but I don't think they've been on stream. I didn't see it, at least with the ladder stuff. I know I haven't found it on ladder. I found it multiple times on non-ladder, but I think it was just when I was doing like the videos, so I didn't count it. I haven't found a suicide branch. I did find both of I found two death's webs on stream, which kind of crazy. No, I found one on stream, so that's that one. So there's a bunch of there's a bunch of stuff I still haven't found. I think this is where the grind gets tough though. Once you get into like the 70s. So I think what I'm gonna do. What do you guys think we should run? Should we do pits for a little while? My luck in the pits is not great, but I mean it could happen, right? We can start there. Now the question is, should I run it on the Horker or should we like run the Tesla in some? Maybe we do both. Let's start with the Horker. So I'm gonna do that a little bit, and just see how it goes. So we're gonna switch this up a little bit. We're gonna go to the whiz spikes. Yeah, Luca, but only the elites can drop the TC-87 stuff. That's kind of the problem. That's kind of why you'll see like the pit zerkers just jump in packs. It's just when they're those guys are like a lot of times they're just grail hunting, and the all the trash mobs just can't drop the stuff that they're looking for, so they don't bother with hitting those. Fuzzy, what's going on, dude? So we'll mess around with that a little bit. Maybe we'll move zones, jump around different areas. Yeah, Liam, it will do that because I mean, basically everything has a chance to drop, even the trash. Once you hit 85, you're gold. Uh, I pretty sure Fuzzy. I think it can. Yeah, Luca. That's why I was thinking maybe I switch to the four after we do a few runs. I'm gonna do a few runs on the Zerker, but I think the four will blast through it a lot quicker because I mean, the pits kind of is ideal for a faux pally. I'm assuming that was I wasn't even looking. Switch items.
I am overburdened.
Yeah, I might do it with the four. I don't feel like working, to be honest. Kind of weird, right? Honestly, I think I could do it faster with the Horker. I mean, with the four. We'll do a few runs this way. Find items not popping very good. That's kind of weird. Ah, it is this way. How many of you guys are actually still playing D2 right now? That's what I'm curious. Yeah, Eric, for sure the static maps is a big deal. Hey, we got a Viper. Come on, where's he at? That's annoying. $24. Garbage. Kind of cool to get. Yeah, see, it's, the bodies aren't. That's multiple elites that haven't popped for some reason.
I can't carry anymore.
I think I'm full on gold as well. That's not a horrible start. I actually found something that would be useful. Grats, DW, man. Grats on the new baby. Yeah, your time's gonna be eaten up a little bit. For sure. Is that your first one? Wow, Eric, you're about to be in that boat too. On number two. Whew,
Yes?
man. Oh, you guys with them. There's a lot of people in chat that just have a bunch of young ones. Mike leveling the wife sork. Yeah, I mean, I think for the most part, people have kind of fallen off waiting for the next ladder season. That's been the case for a lot of people. Started kindergarten, yeah, Liam. I remember those days. Kindergarten, not so much of a big deal as like preschool. Preschool was a bigger deal uh, for us because that was like first time the kid was off somewhere. Well, not with parents or grandparents. That was kind of a bigger deal than kindergarten at that point. By the time you get to kindergarten for us, it was uh, you're kind of used to it. But preschool, yeah, I can't say that was that one. I guess a little bit more traumatizing. I mean, the kid handled it okay. My wife really didn't.
I can't carry anymore.
She was definitely more upset than my son was. He ran. He saw all them other kids and took off. He's like, "Bye, see you." Wait, where am I? Oh, stairs. I actually have. I'm not very quick with the running just for the champ packs, just because I've always been kind of one of those guys that like to just kill everything. So just running, teleporting just through the champ packs, I'm a little slower at it. There's some guys that do this. They're just so fast, I can't even keep track. See, these guys are not popping. I kind of feel like doing full clears. I think I'm going to switch to the forward and just do that. Just kill everything. So that one didn't pop either. It's crazy.
I can't carry anymore.
Yeah, let's do the four. I feel like doing the foe. Yeah, Dennis, that's a big complaint right now. 125 hours every 2 weeks. Jesus, man. What kind of work's she doing? That's insane hours. Is she like a nurse or something? Doctor? That's crazy hours, man. 60 plus hours a week is yeah, I did that schedule. It's rough, man. Let's see. I just saw that. I don't know, man. How do we do that if we're doing Grail? I guess it don't matter. Yeah, I think this is just a little quicker. Even though I'm not getting to double the loot. You know, if you clear speed, kind of makes up for it. Elrune. Dennis, that's what we were questioning that before. It's like my only assumption would be that they're actually going to push 2.5 out on ladder, which is kind of weird. Because that means you're pushing out new content that you planned for ladder onto the old ladder. It's kind of stupid if you think about it, right? Because the way the iterations are supposed to be separated is they are designed for the new ladder season. But if you're going to push it out on old ladder season to test it, then it kind of defeats the purpose of the whole thing. Because it's supposed to be for the new ladder, but you're going to test it on the old one. That's just dumb. I don't want that. Let me stop. Fabled Jeweler's Archon of the Whale. It is not. It is 666 defense. Mark of the devil. Kilo, what's up, dude? Think so, Luca? I'm still going Barb. It looks like there's not going to be any class balance changes. The only thing that would have kept me from starting Barb for Season 2 is if they made some sort of class balance where there's something new and interesting. Then I might do it, but since that's not the case. Kilo, we don't know. That's what it boils down to. Within the next 3 weeks to 4 months. Don't know, man. There's a lot of words. There was not a lot said. Outside of triggering people into thinking there's going to be hammered in changes. And apologizing multiple times. Literally, that's it. Tyler, you in that boat? Man, the barb has been a lot of fun for me. And I said it before, I will probably, just to mix things up, because I've been bad about not about playing the same characters, I'll probably go barb out of the gate. Then I'm probably going to go druid or assassin second, just to play something different. Because I've done the Sork Pally thing. The barb is the new one. I have played Necro. I got a poison Necro on non-ladder, so I'll probably do assassin or druid as my second character. I don't know as far as builds yet, but that'll be my second character. Just to mix it up. Try something a little different. Honestly, I don't know that I'll even level a Sork for ladder next season. But yeah, the barb, my plan is to get the barb. We're going to do our initial group run and try and get through hell difficulty pretty early. Then for like solo farming, I'll probably do some pits to see if I can pick up some gear. But as soon as I'm able to do Trav comfortably, I'll probably farm Trav for a pretty good bit. And then maybe build gear towards other classes from there. But that's kind of the plan anyways. We know how that goes. Sometimes it just... things change. The only solid part is going to be the barb out the gate. And I don't know if I was going to solo run it, that I'd do it. But, I mean, we kind of plan on getting a group together to run it this time instead of trying to solo grind initial. So I think with a group, I can at least get through hell difficulty pretty clean. We might struggle a little bit, but maybe not. Depending on the group composition. Might not be too bad. It'll be interesting to do the barb out of the gate, though. Yeah, I got the... I got an insight built into a great bow just for the merc. I actually have not found a decent Grand Matron or something to just to up her damage a little bit, but that doesn't really matter. I'm just doing it for the mana. I mean, she's not doing any of the damage anyways. Yeah, Luca, it would be tough solo. It would be. But people do it, and again, I'll be probably trying to do it with a group anyway, so it wouldn't be too bad.
I can't carry anymore.
Maybe it would be good content to try and do it as solo run, but that'd be kind of a struggle. I struggled with the Sork season 1. I had some rough. The RNG wasn't with me season 1 with my Sork for sure. We just weren't getting the drops. I mean, guys watch me run Andariel over and over and over and over just to get some sort of drop to move forward, and I couldn't get anything. It was rough.
I need a key.
Oh, I don't have a key. Oh well. No super chest. Oh, there's a key. Just open the chest. It's a burr rune just because I wasn't going to open it. See? Eric, I've heard that, man. I've never messed with the singer. Maybe we do a respec just to see how it plays. Since we're probably at least 3 weeks out from end of season. Yeah, Liam. I didn't have that luck on my Sork early. That was a problem. Yeah, Mike, that was about right, dude. It was painful. My initial runs were so painful. I mean, I literally did so many Andy runs just to get some sort of upgrade, and it wasn't happening. It was pain. It was pain. While you were out there on that. No, it was Aaron. It was Aaron out on his pally, picking up two griffins, which there was a lot of people that uh, did the faux pally early, and they actually did fairly well. I was debating too, and then at the last second, I was like, nah, let's go with the old standby with the sorceress, and that just didn't work out. Ooh, a sacred. Maybe we get something today. It'd be interesting. Ethereal? No. Oh, I need to show y'all that video. Tommy sent me a video. We were talking about this Tuesday. Like the weird rabbit holes of videos we'd go down on YouTube, like just weird stuff. And Tommy and I think there was a couple other people that had talked about it. We just went out down this weird where we watched boats go through an inlet. And we're talking about it, just how it's kind of painful to watch. Because boating, people think you just jump in a boat and you drive it like a car and no big deals. But that's literally not how it goes. I mean, there's something to boating. It's not as simple as just because you got to watch it, especially if you're boating in the ocean. If you're in like a lake or something, it's usually not that big a deal. The only thing you have to watch for in a lake is shallow spots, sandbars, that sort of thing. But in the ocean, there's like the whole new component with waves and currents that are just can be pretty dangerous, to be frank about it. But Tommy sent me this video, and we were watching the same series of videos. There's this inlet in Florida. It's called Haulover Inlet. I think that's what it's called. And it's actually, when the currents are running, it's pretty treacherous. And you watch these people going in and out of this inlet that just have no clue. It's obvious that they have never driven a boat or have very limited experience in a boat. And they try and traverse this inlet, and it's bad. This guy has made a channel out of just watching these fools try and traverse this inlet. I saw the charm, by the way. You're not going to catch me on that one, Mike. Is that ethereal? No. We're going to look at that real quick. Yeah, Liam, I've noticed that as well because I lived on the coast for a long time, and even I lived in Wilmington, North Carolina. It wasn't ethereal, so I didn't bother to look at it. But there's the inlets like this would, depending on the currents and the tide, wind, it could get pretty dangerous. But that's what happened. We actually went out one inlet that it was. We almost got caught up, and the guy that was driving the boat was actually pretty experienced, but we almost flipped. But oops. Let's pop this up on the big screen. I'll keep the noise off just so, because it is kind of loud. Alright, let's pause this. And this is a pretty expensive boat. This is a really expensive boat. Well, most boats are expensive, but this one... What's up, Wimpy? Watch this. And it's kind of crazy because you see these guys out here are actually out here surfing. But you can see the wave action is pretty serious. But this is after coming out of the inlet. The inlet's to the right. But see how he turns in front of this wave? That's like the worst thing you could do. That's all the people that were in the boat are no longer in the boat. But the worst thing you could do is try and turn in front of a wave like that. But yeah, he should have, even if it looked like it was going to be, like you can see how it crests back here. You got to take your chances of going straight through it. Yeah, literally, Eric, it's 101, man. If you got to, what you have to learn as a boat driver is you have to time the waves. But if you don't know, see, there's the inlet right here. You see this is like the end of it, I think. But you got to learn how to time the waves going in and out. But even if it looks like you might have timed it incorrectly, you got to push through it. You can't turn. You cannot turn. Yeah, Liam, I think I know which one you're talking about, dude. Yeah, exactly, Tommy. You got to stay into it, man. You can't cut like that. And that's pretty much it. But this guy did a whole this all over inlet stuff. There's like a whole bunch. Well, I think there's a couple channels doing it at this point. And another thing, I don't think you can see this. Let's go all the way back. See, that's about a 23 footer. It's got twin outboards on it. This is how much this stuff costs. Like, these are at least probably minimum 225s. They might be bigger. There's two of them. The cost of motors or engines for boats, you could base the cost of a boat engine by, it's about $100 a horsepower. So a 225 to replace or just buy outright costs about $22,000 a piece. There's two of them. They're at least 225s. It might be 250s or 300s. That's how expensive just the motors cost. Yeah, Josh, it's so dumb. That doesn't include the electronics, the boat itself. I have a boat, people. Yeah, but this boat probably at least brand new is over 100K, easily over 100K. That's bare minimum. Electronics can cost tens of thousands of bucks. It's hard to gauge. That might even be like a 25 footer. It's a decent sized center console, so you're looking at a lot of money. Really, Dennis? That's actually insane. I've seen like 300s or 350s. You think it's that big, Tommy? It could be. It's a decent sized boat. I forget what the money amount like per foot cost of boats is now. I just know the engines because I knew a buddy, he blew an engine, and it runs about $100 a horsepower for replacement costs. But in this video, and Tommy, I think you know what I'm going to show here. It's not even You don't even classify it a boat. This is a ship. This is the coolest one I think I've ever seen. Check this bad boy out. Is that it? Yeah, this is it. No, that's a Boston. It says Boston Whaler, but look at this daggone thing out. What kind of money you think this thing is? Where do you get a side profile of this damn boat? This thing is insane. How much money is that? How much money is that damn thing? I mean, I guess I could have looked it up. It's called a Persian 90. Oh, did you look it up, Tommy? Look at that thing. It's like a spaceship. Oh, there we go. Obligatory bikini shot. There you go. You guys got a little taste. That's actually, he throws that in there on all his videos. It's kind of funny. Harry, yeah, I think cows would be more popular than Trav, to be perfectly honest, dude. I'm gonna look it up now. Pershing 90 cost. Dude, it says from 1.9 to 2.5 million. That's actually way less than what I was actually thinking. Liam, now let's see if we're talking about the same video. Let's see if we're talking about the same video. I have in my head which video you're talking about. I think this is it. I think this is the one I'm thinking of. Dang it, I have the sound turned off. Yeah, this is it. This is the one I'm thinking of. This is the one I'm thinking of. Is this one you're thinking of? Alright, I'm gonna run it. Let's see if this is the one you're thinking of. Ready? Oh, hold on. I gotta full screen it. I gotta full screen it. No, watch this. My God. I think he just hit waves. I don't know what he hit. I think maybe he hit somebody else's wash. I think that's what it was. Just the funny one is this guy, the driver of the boat, just going sideways. He went over to the right, like just bam. Yeah. Yeah, it looked like he just hit a wake. Is that the one you're talking about, Liam? That dude going over the side there is absolutely hysterical. Watch him. Bam. I feel bad for him. He probably hit really hard. I gotta be honest. He probably hit really hard. But that, oh my God. Yeah, exactly, Josh. He could have easily hit. I mean, he probably got hurt. Without a doubt, he probably got hurt pretty bad. Because he looked like he hit really hard. Did y'all say that Family Guy or somebody did a meme on that? Actually did that one on Family Guy. That's actually kind of funny. I haven't seen that. We'll have to look that up. Get some rare bases. Ogre Gauntlet's a pretty rare base.
I am over.
We got Sacred a minute ago. Adam, what's going on, dude? Being kind of mean and laughing at people today. But I mean, sometimes you just gotta laugh. Can only bitch about the latest stupid thing that Blizzard has done, but so much. It pains me to not. I can't remember the last time I remember Blizzard doing something and I went, that looks really cool. Oh wait, did I miss that? The Queen died? Really? I literally saw an article this morning saying that they were talking about her health. Wow. She was well into her 90s, right? That's one of them things my wife loves. She's into that whole royal family thing. I never really, it's never anything I really paid attention with a whole lot. Unless it was like stupid drama stuff that was kind of funny to look at. She loved like all those shows and stuff that came out about royal family and whatnot. I never really was a thing that I paid attention to that much. Oh, don't get me started on that whole Meghan Markle thing. She's another one, dude. That girl is so out of touch, it's painful. Dude, she started a podcast. Have y'all seen this? Where Meghan Markle has a podcast now? 96. And apparently her podcast was so bad that just everybody was taking a dump on it. And I think because they were taking a dump on it, she played the race card. I just don't see what she has that would make anybody find very interesting, to be perfectly honest. Did this road just end? Am I in the wrong place? I've never noticed it doing that, where it just ends. Usually when it ends, the pits is right there. That's kind of weird. I've never noticed it doing that. You know, Josh, I'm glad you can, 'cause, dude. I haven't seen anything, man.
Can't carry any.
She's like the most least interesting person to me. I wonder if the prince is regretting his decision. How long y'all think that's going to last before he gets divorced? Yeah, I hear you, Josh. Yeah, I don't know. That kind of stuff just annoys me. I'm sure a lot of y'all probably feel the same way, man. It's like any of that stuff when it comes to like the Kardashians or even like this whole Meghan Markle thing. Those kind of people just, I don't get the appeal, but obviously there is appeal because there's a lot of people that latch on to everything they do. But I've never understood it. Is it a great ass though? Because it sure looks really fake now. So how fake was it before? Come on, Liam. That Amber Heard thing was just funny to watch. It wasn't necessarily the interest in her as much as just, come on, let's face it, that trial got pretty interesting. There was some crazy memes coming out of that. That was some funny stuff to watch. To me, it'd be more all the like the diehard fans she's got that defended her to the very end. That's where it gets a little questionable, to be honest. We are not getting very many drops just in general. And I think my magic find on this dude is pretty decent. $331, that's pretty decent. Hey, y'all killing me, Bob. I think Bob just gets on the grind when I'm on just to pull my luck. I feel like Bob is like the one truly stealing the mojo this season. I got an Ort. Couple more. Snipes, what's up, dude? Hey, Mike, I hear you. I'm telling you, man, eventually you're going to pull it with the Horkers, without a doubt. Yep, that sexy Ort rune. Not a whole lot of snipes. We were bitching earlier about the PTR non-news, and then we looked at some boating videos just because they were funny, and apparently somehow we got on Kim Kardashian and Amber Heard. That's where we're at. You are now caught up. And then Bob found another room. And Bob's stealing more of my mojo. I don't know why. I got CVs. I don't even know why I look at them. I guess if it was like Superior or something, maybe I should check it out. But I'm not even going to look at CVs anymore. You found a Griffin's Adam? Holy crap, man. JW, I think that's the problem. I've noticed whenever my I haven't gotten the trangs lately, my drops suck. Because when I went on that tear finding the runes in Travancore, I picked up like, I think I gained like 6 or 7 in the counts on the train count. So I 100% it's correlated. If you don't get trang drops, everybody else gets my gear. It's like right now, Bob just got a burr, Adam just got a griffin. See, they're stealing my stuff. Really, Luca? 15-3 I probably would hang on to. Yeah. Just because it's a perfect one. But I'd be the same way. It's like, I don't know why I'd be hanging on to it. It's because we got all this extra space. Might as well, right? I don't know if I've actually got that off of my Grail list. We'll go back and check it. Did I get this all? I think I've got this. I'm pretty sure Blackhorns is off my Grail. Pretty sure I've already gotten it. Blackhorns. No, I have not. Oh, we actually checked something off the Grail. Holy crap. I use bone visage for my dream helms, just because. Because the diadem's good. It's the bone visage I think just looks cool. That's why I did it in the bone visage. Bob, we don't know, dude. They did say that which was kind of crazy. When season 1 ends, season 2 immediately starts. Like, immediately. There's no gap. As soon as season 1, they have the close time, the end time for season 1, season 2 is immediate. There's no, like, I thought there was going to be a 1 or 2 week gap, but there's not. which is kind of crazy. They're not going to nerf Hammerdens. They're just going to add some zone that has some more magic resist in it. Which honestly I can't think of one offhand, but I think somebody had come up with a couple potential options. I don't know why that's in there. They're just going to add a zone that has like an increase in magic resist mobs in it for Hammerdens. It's still not going to mean squat. Now, are they magic resist or magic immunes? Alright. Another super rare base. We're getting the bases, it's just they're not rolling. We've already gotten a sacred. What was the other one we got just a little minute ago, a couple minutes ago? And then we just got that. That's oh, it was like the ogre gauntlets. Getting some rare bases. Magic find build, what would that entail? What character are you talking about? I mean, we've done it. I got like I got actually some Tal stuff to give away, some Tal armors, that sort of thing. So I got like Sork magic find stuff to give away. We got your Hammerden stuff. I guess it didn't, well, I guess it doesn't really matter, but what class are you thinking of as far as a magic find build? I'm not getting any color. Where's the colors at? Yeah, I mean, that's why. There's no way they're not. I'm gonna probably regret these words. There's no way they're stupid enough to nerf Hammerdens based off of some feedback in Terror Zones. There's no way. They can't be that stupid. Even Blizzard's not that stupid, and that's saying a lot because I've seen them do some stupid stuff. I just don't see them nerfing Hammerdens based off some Terror Zone feedback. Please don't make me regret my words. Nah, we're not doing a giveaway today, dude. I'd like to give some notice on the giveaway stuff. That's why I always do it on Sunday, just so there's people that are aware of it. This past Sunday was a fluke. Normally, I wasn't even planning on planning on going out of town this past weekend, but we ended up. Really? He was in favor of nerfing Hammerden? Why? Yeah, Luca, that's that really. I mean, they did that, which was dumb, because then it was that whole people going, are we getting 50 lifers? Which, you know, that wasn't. It was. They just keep doing like stupid stuff like that. It's so crazy. That's a rare one. I actually get this one less than Tal Rasha's amulet.
I am overburdened.
Snipes, I appreciate you, dude. Snipes, man, I appreciate you, man. I always appreciate my more vocal, active members, for sure. It's all about the conversation, right? No, for sure, though. Sunday we'll be doing giveaways. And I got some stuff. We got your set still available. And I got some other stuff. Somebody had given me, I think it was a 3-piece towel to give away. So I got that as well. We got some other stuff. And then there's always the guys that jump in and just, like, do some crazy stuff. Snipes, man. Snipes popping off today. What's up, dude? Who gets the benefit? Who gets the benefit of the membership donos? Now, I appreciate you, man, no doubt. So who got it? Mike got one, Alpaca got one, Chico got one, Scott got one, Garrett got one. There you go. That's awesome. Really, Eric? Is he a purist? I get the mindset. I just don't agree with it. I think to keep the game kind of flowing and maybe draw new players and stuff, you got to mix it up a little bit. I'm not a purist in that sense. I feel like we need changes. You know what I'm saying? How many of you guys would you consider yourself purists? Yeah, Liam, it did. It added it a few months ago, actually. Was it really, Eric? I'm kind of surprised by that. I feel like I mean, I get that viewpoint to a degree. But honestly, if you're a purist, why aren't you playing the original non-upgraded graphics version of the game? Snipes, I appreciate you, man. No, Adam, I get that viewpoint. I've never been in favor of nerfs. I don't think you should introduce nerfs to the game. I think if you think something is OP, you adjust other things to match so that it's not the only thing that's played. You kind of get what I'm saying? JW, I hear you, dude. Yeah, Nate, for sure, dude. That's kind of how I feel. Yeah, you literally stated my viewpoint. Like people talk about grief and nerfing grief or adjusting grief. I don't agree with that. I think you make other weapons viable with grief so that there is options. Right now, grief is kind of the go-to because it's the only one at that level. So I feel like the best option is to make other items like, when grief came into play, a lot of items fell off because they just didn't stand up. So I feel like you should make other items in the game, like some uniques that can rival grief. Snipes, man, what are you doing, dude? I appreciate you getting the guys these. Hold on, dude. Am I done? Let me finish this run. We'll make a game. Since you're hyped on making a game. Ladder or non-ladder? And I thank you as well as the people that got the memberships, man. Y'all get to play with the new emotes. Or the emotes that are members only.
I can't carry anymore.
Alright, I need to catch up. Y'all typing too fast. Yeah, Zeki, that's what I'm saying, man. People get mad at nerfs. Nah, I don't agree with Ginger. You don't take it out. You make other things just as good or in line. Well, yeah, Tan, for sure. They did some initial stuff with the hammered in, but yeah, that I kind of get that because it was so far out of line, and they made some minor balances to that. But Grief's been in the game for how long, guys? 15 years at least. Yeah, I mean, there's ways to it, but I don't. I've never been in favor of just nerfing stuff for balance, unless it's. I mean, there's like always exceptions to the rule, but just nerfing just in general, I just don't think that's a great idea. JD, what's up, dude? Yeah, Mike. I mean, Schaefer's was my go-to Zealer weapon. So I mean, you adjust things like that. Maybe grief, maybe make um, the base damage on the hammer a little higher. There's things you can do. You can make things more balanced. I didn't see Snipes. What kind of game do we need? Ladder? Okay, I see it. Alright, let's see. Where am I at? Let's make. It's going to be win one. And I'll make it normal as usual. Alright, Snipes. What's up? But yeah, I mean, I feel like. I mean, the game is old. If you're a purist at heart, you can play that pure version still. But D2R, I know they said they weren't going to touch it. They did make some promises at the beginning that they weren't going to be making a whole lot of changes. Um, but I mean, the cat's out of the bag at this point. It's kind of hard to stuff it back in. Oh, what are you doing, dude? I'm curious to see what this tiara looks like. 220 cold. Yeah, that's decent. I don't think I have room for stuff. Hold on. You want me to hold this stuff for giveaway? Alright, we're going to hold this for a giveaway. This is going to be on Sunday, guys.
I am
Trang armor.
I can't carry anymore.
Hold on. God almighty, I don't have room. Oh, I don't have room. Ethereal Scolders, that's pretty cool. You don't see those very often. I don't know why I have that. Trang armor. What's magic find on these chances? 38's pretty decent. 5.5s. 5.3 light. There's a Shaco. That's ethereal. Troll. It's BK. It's a 4 BK. That's pretty decent. Well, we'll do some of this on well, we'll do it all on Sunday. Bid giveaway on Sunday. Trang. Yeah, for sure. For those that are maybe new here, on Sundays we do like a community giveaway. I give away some stuff if I find it, but most of the stuff we give away is usually from members of the community. They give away some really crazy good stuff. And we had one week before last that was absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. But it's kind of what we do. Yeah, Liam. I mean, there could be stuff that people do like that. Oh, is that wand I gave you the other day that you said to grab for you? Yeah, I found that +3 Bone Spear wand while we were farming the other day, and Bob said to grab it for him. Those are always cool, man. That's why I always look at those wand bases. I like looking at the ones that have of course my goal is to grab the find one that's got like 3 +3 stats on it. That'd be like the craziest find, right? I don't see those very often.
Anymore.
Sacred Targe, Exile. That's a smiter weapon, right? That's like the best in slot smiter. Who's dropping this stuff on the side? Do I need to be grabbing this, or are you just giving it away? Who's dropping that stuff? Is that you, Snipes? Is there a life tap on that? I've never actually equipped one. Oh yeah, that life tap proc's actually higher than the gloves, isn't it? Isn't the gloves like 5%? That's 15. That's actually really good. Yeah, I could definitely see if you have that for Ubers. That's not hard. For some reason, I thought that was more expensive than it. It's the base that's so tough to get, because you want the all resist base in an ethereal shield that's tough to find. Hold on.
I can't carry anymore.
Snipes, why are you giving out all this stuff, man? I don't know why I'm hanging on that. I'll make room. Let's look at this oath. Y'all probably can't see it. Can y'all see that on screen? No, that's tough to read. Hold on, I'll move my head. There. Alright. That's the... Oh, it's still in the way. Alright, let's go far left today. It's in a crystal sword, though. What's the... Is the ED the random roll? ED wouldn't be that important, though, would it? What do you want that for? I've never actually used an oath. I don't know what the use of this is. Oh, is it just used as a melee weapon? Is that a crazy roll? It rolled 335 ED. I don't know if that's the random stat on it or not. Ah, I got you, Nate. This is a pre-grief type of rune word. Well, 30, yeah. If you get a high ED, yeah. I don't know why it's in a crystal. Interesting. What's the roll on this Viper? It's 34. Treachery, always useful. Always useful. Lawbringer, always useful. It's in a crystal again, though. Are you trolling us with these crystal sword rolls? Oh, so if it goes to 340, that's a good roll. Yeah, that's a wide spread. 100 point spread. Yeah, Tomac. Yeah. Jump in if you want any of this. I'm holding some stuff for the giveaway. He did give some good stuff here that what's this toxic? I'm curious always on the charms that are over 100. That's just 100. I've never found, I think the highest poison small charm I've ever found or rolled was like 102. It was like a really stupid roll. It's only 11. It's not max, but it's only 11 life. I don't know if that's even good enough for the LOD. Jesus Christ, man. Alright, impromptu giveaway, takeaway. If you want stuff you want to throw in the game, feel free. If not, you can pick stuff up. I've grabbed some stuff that's pretty decent that we're probably going to do as giveaways. Nice. Alright, we got some pulls and limbs. And we'll do that probably in a pack on Sunday. Poison facets. Let's see. I know one of them I picked up was lightning. Lightning 5-4 light, 5-4 cold. 5-3 light. I think these are mine. I don't know if I have any poisons. In fact, there's a fire I don't want. There's a 3-3 cold I don't want. 4-3 lightning. I only keep the good one. There's a 5-4 lightning on the ground. There's a 4-4 fire. There's a 3-5 poison. You looking for 5-5s, Can? I saw that head striker. It's not ethereal. I might give mine away. I got an ethereal head striker I'll give away. I don't have much room. Hold on. What I want a broadsword for? Even if it's 15-3, man, I don't want that. I'll hold up now. Just let's do the Shaco. Maybe we'll do that for a giveaway. I don't have much room at this point. Just do the Shaco. I'm over to the side. Val, what's up, dude? I don't have room for the barb helm. I'm literally full on this character now. Hold on. Let me make. I threw some stuff on the ground. I could probably make some more room. All right, there. Now I got room. Nah, it's all cool, Val. It is what it is, man. I do it all the time. I stream hop all the time, dude. When I'm watching streams. I haven't tried the plague, Liam. I mean, obviously, I found that head striker, but I haven't made a plague. Val, I got a lot of people that watch on YouTube, so we're doing a quick freebie game. We're just throwing stuff on the ground. We do giveaways on Sundays, so we're kind of working out what to do for the giveaway. Hold on, let me switch character, guys. I'm gonna jump on my other mule. I mean, yeah, I mean, they did some great stuff in 2.4. I'm not going to disagree with just some of the stuff they did on 2.4. I wouldn't mind trying this out. Plague and a cryptic ethereal. That's interesting. I never really delved into the whole plague stuff, but I guess I should have. There's another 5/4 light facet I just threw on the ground. I'm keeping this 5/5. There's another 4/4 light facet on the ground. There's an unID'd Shaco. There's another Shaco. There's another Shaco. Yeah, this one was a cool find. That was my only ethereal Andariel that I've found. We'll hang on to that. I thought I had 2 5/5 lights, but I don't see it. Anyways, guys, it's wind 1 if you want to drop or pick up. Yeah, Snipes, I might play around with it just to see how it works. But I'm going to give it away. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll test it out then. I wouldn't mind messing around with it on my barb, see how it works. But guys, game's win 1 if you want to pick stuff up or try some stuff, or, you know, if you need a Trang armor. I did throw a couple Shakos on the ground, but they might have been grabbed up already. Wimpy, man, I will say that my luck with Shakos is usually kind of crazy. That's one thing that, well, early on it didn't do it for me, but like later on, Shakos were just non-stop. Nah, Snipes, I got a good setup. I just wouldn't mind playing around with that Plague Sword, just to see how it works. I got an ethereal head striker. I found that on stream. I'm serious. I've found so many shake. I got 3 or 4 more. That was just the 3 that were on that character. It's ladder. DW. It's ladder. Yeah, no, Snipes. I won't give it away. I thought you were doing it, donating it, but yeah. I'll test it out at some point. Mess around with it. I'm just curious. I'll hold on to it. Just do a couple runs with it. Just see how it works. Well, DW, we're gonna have some non-ladder giveaway stuff on Sunday. We got both on Sunday. Um, Snipes donated an entire hammered-in setup on non-ladder. Hold on, see if I got it here. So if you're looking for necro stuff, man, I could probably hook you up on non-ladder. Yeah, it's not this character. Where did I put it? One of these characters has that set up.
Good day.
No, it's none of this. See, I got some other stuff I need to give away on non-ladder. I got some forts. I think I got an infinity to give away. Yeah, Eric, I don't know why they did this. Man, Snipe is just being the man. All right, here it is. I think this is the stuff I think it's on this character. I know these runes I owe David Mahoney. I don't think the stuff is here though. No, actually, I think this. Yeah, this is Snipe stuff here. The Hodo, the Viper, the Iraq, and the Shaco. Yeah, this is Snipe's non-ladder hammered-in stuff. And this was Merc stuff on over here. Snipes, man, what'd you do? Win the ladder or lottery? What do you do? What's going on, man? And I do have some other stuff. Like I need to give away this towel Rasha. I need to give. This is part of a 3-piece towel giveaway. Actually, this was the setup. We were going to give this away. It's towel plus belt plus amulet plus an SOJ. This we need to give away. This is hammered-in stuff from Snipes. This somebody won already. David Mahoney won it weekend before last. I hadn't been able to hook up with him to get the runes to him. No, Snipes, that's true, man. You never did tell me. Are you Mr. Beast? You're in Canada, so you can't be. Snipes is just Mr. Beast in hiding. Yeah, if y'all ever watched some of that stuff that dude gives away, Mr. Beast doesn't actually live that far from me. He's over in Greenville, which is probably not even an hour, 45 minutes from here. He's in Canada, man. Luca's in England. Luca, you're in England, right? Are you still here? 2 hours from you, Tyler? I think he still lives in Greenville. I'm pretty sure he does. Man, you do all kind of stuff, man. Land development. You running the big equipment. I hear you, dude. Electrical apprentice, man. There's not a lot of people getting into electric. Is it really considered part of Canada's? Is it? Well, no, I take that back. She is on the. money, right? Oh, really? I hear you, Tyler. Oh, JW, don't stir it up, man. It's funny. We used to get in these stupid arguments when I was in World of Warcraft on the guild, because there was a lot of Canadians in the guild, and we used to mess around a lot. No hard feelings, of course, just in joking. Side job. I hear you, dude. Man, you putting in some hours, then, aren't you? Adam, we'll be doing the giveaway. It'll be 3 p.m. Eastern, my usual stream time. Liam, that would make so many heads explode. It wouldn't even be funny, dude. No, it would be funny. Do you imagine if before he left office, he got somehow was able to get. I don't know the process of getting on the money, but if somehow he'd have gotten himself on like a dollar bill or something, oh my God, man, that honestly would have been the biggest troll ever. Eric, we talked about it a little bit Tuesday, man. That I 100% agree with that. That's kind of why I like Mike Rowe. He has been on a huge push to try and get the trades more back into the high schools and stuff and community colleges for a long time, and I really appreciate that. Yeah, Mike. That sounds about right. All right, don't even get me started. I'm not gonna get started. I'm gonna do a few more. I'm gonna do a few more pit runs. What's 10 million rubles? About $5. That's the funny thing about like money around the world. Like in Japan, like the 1,000 yen is literally almost I wouldn't say equivalent to a dollar bill, but it's like their base currency, and it's 1,000 yen. Yeah, right, Mike. the, the pits just don't treat me right. Maybe we'll finish with a couple chaos runs just for old time's sake. It seems like there's a lot of countries that their denominations go really high like that, though. Eric, dude, I wouldn't disagree with that, man. I mean, can you really buy anything with coins at this point? I will say that I do have. Um, y'all seen like the 5 gallon, like I don't know what it be. It's not a pickle jar. It's the small neck. It's called. We use it in winemaking. It's Carboy, 5 gallon one. I literally have one that's like 3/4 full of coins. I appreciate you, Mike. But yeah, it's kind of it it's kind of pointless now. It really is. It's funny, like in Japan, the 1 yen. You think about this now. It's I don't know what the exchange rate is right now. 1,000 yen used to be about $10, but I just nowhere near that now. But like they make a 1 yen coin. I swear, I think it's made out of plastic. I mean, to me, one of the most convenient things that I honestly wasn't too sure about it, but the more I used it, I'm pretty comfortable with it. Was Venmo, being able to use Venmo and the transactions being real simple and easy to use. Venmo's actually, I I ended up paying like a lot of like the lawn guy. Like if you go out with friends and you want to split a bill, it's like, you know, one person would pay for like a meal and then everybody would Venmo their part, that kind of thing. Venmo is like super convenient. Oh, is he? Snipes says, is that what you're trying to do, man? I haven't heard about government. It would make sense that they probably would, but I haven't seen anything about it. Venmo was like really handy. Cause like for my lawn guy, you know, a lot of times I wouldn't be there when he'd come by to cut the grass, and I would literally like have to. I think I paid him like 40 or 50 bucks. I would have to take an envelope, stick some money in it, and hide it in my grill or something, right, to pay him. But now but after, you know, Venmo became a thing, I just, you know, where I was at, I just, when he was done, I'd send him the money on Venmo. It was just so simple. That's another rare base. A lot of times that kind of stuff I'm kind of leery about, but after using it a few times, I'm like, this actually works pretty good. But I wouldn't be surprised if the government's going after it. Hey, I mean, they just hired however many IRS agents. They can do it now. It is definitely easy to move money around. It's 87,000, Tommy? Yeah, that sounds, I thought it was like around 85. Yeah, Zeki, I didn't care for it, but it's what we did. I'm serious. I mean, a lot of the lawn maintenance guys, you know, yeah, they're just them in a truck, so um, they couldn't really do the whole once a month payment thing. I mean, they were struggling like everybody else. A lot of these guys. So I mean, I gave the guy cash in the grill. Maybe that's what I should do. Apply to be an IRS agent, and then just like let everybody get away with stuff. How long do you think that would last? Yeah, Tommy. I mean, that's what I was. That's what basically what I was doing. I was giving him cash. Um, so kind of Venmo kind of made that a little simpler. I preferred that way over leaving cash stuck in an envelope in my grill for sure. Most times they wanted to be paid right after the job was done, and you're just not always around for that. It was tough though. I went through so many lawn guys. Just it's hard to find one that stays consistent. I mean, I think I had a different one every year. And that was kind of my fault. I was trying to help. I was trying to use long guys that looked like they were trying to get started, or trying to build a business, which might hurt me in the long run. But I prefer to do it that way. I didn't want to, especially in that kind of business. I didn't really want to go with like, there's some bigger companies that just do that. But I preferred to find a guy off Craigslist that was trying to get a business going. I mean, it bit me on the butt, but whatever. Not that big a deal. No, thank you, Snipes, man. You're a good dude. Anybody that likes to pay it forward like that is a good person in my book. I mean, even if you look at it, it's like just gaming. I mean, I feel like most people that are generous like that, and just even in games, usually probably like that in real life. No, Bone, there was not. There was just more talk about news coming soon. That's literally all it was. We apologize for not saying anything, but we promise we'll be saying something later. Yeah, that's literally basically what that news was. I mean, guys, correct me if I'm wrong, but that was the gist of it, right? No, Luca, it was not a George Foreman grill. Did anybody ever actually own one of them things? They actually cooked pretty well. So, see, the guys are summing it up for the most part. Oh, Josh, I actually know what you're talking about. That was a little while. Was that in the pandemic? No, it was pre-pandemic. It was something else that I'm thinking of. Was it a Black Lives Matter thing? Where they were mocking the video they put out about saying sorry for basically being white. Pez heard. Wait, I missed something. What are y'all talking about? Sprayed what all over the kitchen? Sprayed fat all over the kitchen? Oh my god. Yeah, Josh. It was, I think that's what it was. I hear you, Snipes, man. It was BP oil spill? I don't remember that one. Oh, we were talking about the George Foreman grill. I mean, I think we had one, or my sister had one. Somebody had one. They used the hell out of it, because it did drain the fat away from it pretty decent. No, I remember the BP spill. It was actually in the Gulf, right? Well, no, I know it was in the Gulf, but I don't remember. Did celebrities put a video out apologizing for that? Eric, that's true though, man. Gotta have a little fat. I hear you, dude. Oh, I got. I don't. I'm thinking of something completely different. Built F-14. Oh, you talking about like the F-14 that's in the jet? Dug graves at night. Jesus, man. I'm gonna have to find that. All right, I'm gonna do chaos. Pitts is obviously not doing it. Dang, Kung Fu. Man, Kung Fu, you kill me, dude. You pop in, and you say you're going to go burn one up, and you disappear for like 45 minutes, an hour, dude. you, I hear you, Snipes. I respect that, man. Top Gun made the F-14 such a popular one. Here's my kind of history on that kind of stuff. My dad was big into scale model building, and he was big into the naval jets, which included F-14. He wanted me. His biggest thing was he always wanted me to go to the Naval Academy and become a naval pilot. But that was one of them things where it was something that he had always wanted to do, so he tried to push me into doing it. But the F-14 was like, back in the day, was like one of my favorite all-time jets. There was just always something about the variable sweep wings on the F-14 was just so cool. And then Top Gun came around and just, man. I still haven't, actually, that reminds me, I did not go to the theaters and watch the new Top Gun. And I think it's out on Netflix now. I need to check it out. My wife said something about it being out, and we were going to watch it. I forgot all about it. Kung Fu, no, that's just not my thing, dude. Don't get me wrong. I have nothing against people that smoke pot or pot in itself. See you, some guy. And I think I told this story before. Actually, when we had gone to Vegas, we actually tried to get some edibles just to try it. Yeah, Josh, I know, dude. And I think we just got ripped off because we bought like a chocolate bar that the guy was recommended at the dispensary, and it did absolutely nothing for us. I've just never been much of a person on smoking. I've always hated the feeling of inhaling anything, so that's just not been my thing. I honestly could say I don't think I've ever actually been high. I've tried it, but I know it. I might have always just had the wrong thing, but I just never think, well, I don't think I was. I don't think I've ever been high. I could have been, but I was too drunk to notice. Yeah, Tommy, I get you on that one because for the longest time, the Thunderbirds flew the F-16s, and we used to see them every year. Either them or the Blue Angels came through when we lived at Fort Bragg, or lived in Fayetteville next to Fort Bragg. They had a huge air show every year. So either the Thunderbirds or the Blue Angels would come through. Man, if you've never seen that live, that is just an incredible show to see. Either one of them. I would honestly put the Blue Angels ahead of the Thunderbirds for a better show, though.
I can't carry anymore.
I don't know what they fly nowadays, but the F-16 was the Thunderbirds and F-18 was the Blue Angels. But it was always such a cool thing to watch. Live was just crazy. Yeah, Josh, it's insane, man. Oh, they're still flying F-16s? I didn't know that. You were there when it happened? That's actually insane. Yeah, Garrett, that's kind of what we thought. This was no lie, man. We got like a entire candy bar. It was like that big. It cost us like $40. We literally ate that whole thing, man. Adam, their training area was down there, wasn't it? Yeah, I thought it was. That'd be crazy cool, man. You probably get tired of it though. The, the I mean, obviously, you know, I'm fascinated with it, so I would think that's cool. But I guess after a while, you'd probably get tired of hearing that. Things are loud, man. Dennis. Oh man, yeah. I no, trust me, I hear what you're saying. Edibles are weird. I don't know what it was, man. I mean, here's how it spun. Because like a buddy of mine, him and his wife had gone to Vegas, and they had gotten some edibles, but I think they got like the gummies, and they said it absolutely rocked their world. So we went, but the guy at the dispensary is like the chocolate bars. They use try this, and so we did that. As they say, it's cut into like pieces. So you take one piece and you eat it. He was like take and eat like half of it, and wait a while because you don't want. Because it does take a little bit to kick in, and you don't want to think that it's not, and then eat some more, and then all of a sudden it's like super crazy. So we ate like half a piece each, waited like an hour almost. It's like, it's nothing. We ate the other half, waited another 30, 45 minutes, there's nothing. It was like, then we ate a whole nother piece, and it just on, and we ended up eating like the whole damn thing and just got nothing out of it. I figured we just got ripped off, and he just sold us a $40 Hershey bar. I was disappointed, man. I was honestly looking forward to just experiencing it, and it just didn't do anything for me. I was very disappointed. Again, I honestly think that he just sold us a $40 candy bar. Yeah, Liam, I think I just got scammed, dude. 100%, man. Dude probably bought like a 50-cent candy bar and sold it to us for 40 bucks. Single serving, Garrett. I'll keep that in mind. I think maybe that's why, dude, the buddy of mine, he got the gummies, and that's maybe the gummies like a single serving thing, and it worked out. He said he had never done it either, and he said it was just he had crazy time. He said his face hurt so much from just smiling. Oh, are you explaining what happened in that crash, JW? I hear you. I vaguely remember that happening. It's been a while. But I kind of remember that being on the
I am
news.
overburdened.
When it comes to stuff like that, I am definitely the noob. But again, I mean, I wanted experience, and I got nothing against it. I mean, that whole argument. I mean, I've always felt like the whole pot argument has been kind of stupid because, I mean, if you were to compare it against like alcohol is way more dangerous to your body, and just in general the effects of it. Yeah, I got scammed. I didn't get I didn't get the Shaco. It was just a gemmed cap. Yeah, I mean, kind of not a bad reference to be honest. I don't know, Kung Fu. Is it legal to do that? I mean, again, I don't have an issue with it. I really want to try something that's legit. I just North Carolina is still not legal, so. Yeah, JW. Yeah, no, I did know that. But I mean, there's been a lot of studies, and I still don't think, I think there should be age restrictions. Um, because there have been some studies that show that usage on a developing brain can have some issues. But as an adult, man, I don't care what you do as an adult. And here's an interesting one that you guys might have seen or might not know about. I actually read the study on this, or part of it. There was a study done because there were people poo-pooing on being a smoked item. It was specifically about smoking it. And there's literally never, ever been a case of lung cancer from somebody smoking marijuana, ever. Yeah, Adam, yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly, Jay. That's what I'm saying, dude. Um, Alcohol legit is dangerous. I mean, it's extremely harmful to your body. Not that I don't mind partaking in some alcohol. I drink. You know, I'm a social drinker, but I don't have any problems with alcohol. I mean, it's just everything in moderation has always been the key. But even in heavy usage, if you were compare the two, the the bodily effects of heavy use of marijuana versus alcohols, pretty night and day difference. Not that I'm saying you should do either one. Yeah, exactly, Kung Fu. That's my point. I mean, you could literally kill yourself from drinking too much. I mean, like in one time, you could literally get alcohol poisoning. And even my dad is hardcore conservative when it comes to certain social stuff, but he don't even care. He don't care.
Not even death can save you from me.
That's interesting. All three drops are colored. Not ethereal. What's shark skin? Shark skin's not water logs. Nah, it don't matter. Either one of those. I don't care about those. Yeah, Josh, I would agree. I mean, again, I mean, it's all in moderation, right? But I've had some drunk buddies get into some serious fights. I mean, I'd be perfectly happy if they finally legalized it in North Carolina. I think it's well beyond due, or well beyond time for it. But see, here's the thing, and I'm shocked that it still hasn't been done. It needs to be changed on a federal level, and until that happens, there's going to always be states dragging their feet. Kung Fu Jesus, dude. that's that's actually pretty funny. Did you catch anything? That's the question. No, it is, man. It's always been about the money. I mean, look how much money the U.S. government's blown in the war on drugs. I mean, there's other drugs included, but a majority of the war on drugs was pot. A majority of it. Yeah, exactly, Eric. That's what I'm saying, man. Until it changes at that level. Yeah, Adam, for the most part, dude. Because I think what was the poll I saw? Like just on the national poll level, I think the legalization at the federal level, it's like 60 some 70% approve. I mean, it's just it's not something that's even really that frowned upon anymore by anybody. I mean, yeah, there's still some old fogies that look down on it, but it's not informed. It's kind of painful to watch sometimes. Sun drop is the magical elixir of the gods. It cures all evils. Yeah, Luca, it will. It'll happen one day. That reminds me, what's the situation with pot in England, Luca? Is it legal there? I've never really even looked at other countries that much. I know a lot of the Nordic countries it's actually legal, but is it in England? Oh, really? It's kind of surprising. I don't know. A lot of the stuff in this world doesn't make a whole lot of sense, does it? Yeah, Dennis, that was kind of... Yeah. Well, what really blew my mind on that whole thing, you know, and I try and keep... I'll say this. I am a right-leaning person. I am socially pretty liberal. I'm probably pretty extremely conservative when it comes to fiscal duty and stuff. I don't remember where I was going with this. Oh. But I try and keep as much of this out of, because we're playing games, so we want to try and keep things game-wise. But here's the thing. He did run on decriminalization of marijuana at the federal level. But that whole thing where I don't remember if you guys remember this when he first took office. He cracked down on his staff and fired a bunch of people, and I'm sure it was like lower level people in his administration for admitting that they smoked pot. Was really kind of bizarre to me. I actually, and on side note, on my personal stuff, I actually left the Republican Party probably about 6-7 years ago. Just because, and this is specifically to do with North Carolina, because a lot of the focus in North Carolina was on stuff that I felt like they did not need to be focusing on. Yeah, it's legal in D.C. It's just crazy. So, I mean, but I gotta be perfectly honest, and I don't mean to upset anybody if they hear me say this, but you probably won't catch me voting for a Democrat. There might be some exceptions out there if it was because there's always going to be some people that you just, even if they're in your party, you're just not going to agree with. But it's probably going to be the exception rather than the case. That all being said, I'm not a fan of Biden. just throwing that out there. I am not a fan. But it's more the hypocritical stuff, like the whole, I'm going to legalize pot, but then I'm going to fire everybody in my administration that admitted to smoking pot. That's just bizarre to me. No, yeah, JW. I mean, we've had, but that's been kind of our options for a while now, right? It's been like that for a long time, and it just shocks me that we can't get the best and brightest to become politicians. Which I kind of makes sense. If you're one of the best and brightest, man, you're gonna stay in the private sphere and make your money. Yeah, Nate, it is, dude. There's not a lot of differentiation between the two at this point. There really isn't. There might be some on an individual level, but for the most part, it's just like it's kind of the same no matter how you look at it. And it is what it is, man.
Not even death can save you.
There'll be a shining star come out eventually, I guess. Yeah, JW, for sure, man. I feel like Dennis, I honestly probably wouldn't disagree with that one. Round restart plan, Nate. I'm probably going to get a group together this time. I did solo this ladder with a Sork, and it didn't go great. It was kind of a painful start, dude. I think we're going to do a group, and I'm sure we'll probably get enough people from the community to put a group together and push my barb to hell difficulty, and I'll probably solo farm from that point. But I'm probably going to get a group together to push through the initial part, and then maybe do some solo farming with the barb and gear up that way. Liam, there's been a lot of that for a long time. It's just never been very successful. I mean, but it needs to happen. But I mean, there's too much money in both parties right now that it's hard for a third party to get any traction. And even then, a lot of third party people that come up, they tend to be a little flaky, man. There's no good representation in that aspect either. Yeah, Eric, but it's still it's that hill's pretty steep to climb, you know. I honestly don't know what it's going to take to be, for something like that to gain traction. Because I got to be perfectly honest, man. There's too many stupid people in this country. There really is. There's too many. I've said this many times. The average IQ of people in the United States is like 98, which is literally below average. Now, you can get into the whole argument of IQ and how it's measured and, reliability and how true the statistic is, but you just use it as a common point. Yeah. When the average IQ in the United States is below 100, that's not a good place to start. Yeah, Nate, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, Luca, it literally is that low. It's sad. And yeah, Tyler, you can say that too, man. Here's the thing, man, and it's really sad to see it, but it's been kind of a popular video. Always been a thing where you go out in they just go out in public and ask people questions. But there's been one that's been making the rounds here lately that it is absolutely tragic how some of the people are, how stupid they are, the people that are walking the street. Absolutely tragic. And I get it, it could be faked. I somehow doubt it's not. Because it's always been a thing, right? Because even if you go all the way back to when Jay Leno was doing the Tonight Show, even he'd do the man on the street thing where they just went out. Yeah, Nate, you probably seen the video I'm talking about. It's literally that bad. Luca in North Carolina is probably does a little better just because of the school system here, like Duke and Chapel Hill, are pretty prestigious. A huge high population. We got RTP, Research Triangle, which has been a big draw on tech companies and stuff. So it might have pushed the average up a little bit. Yeah, Nate, exactly. It was the Fleckus one, yeah. That's the one I saw, dude. Dude, man, it's painful. It truly is. And I get it. You could kind of fudge it. You're only going to put the people on that say the stupidest things. But when you can find that many people to say that many stupid things, it's kind of painful, man. It truly is. Yeah, I could see that with New Hampshire. New Hampshire's a really small state, and I don't know what industries are in New Hampshire, so that could sway it as well. But yeah, I mean, it's obviously some of the more rural states are probably going to average lower, that sort of thing. Oh yeah, Nate, I'm right there with you, dude. It's just. And it's kind of funny because there's certain ethnic groups that score higher in the United States than others. And when I say that's is it like the Hasidic Jews that have the highest overall average IQ? Yeah, I know, Tyler. It's painful. Yes, Tyler, I have, man, and it's scary. I mean, I'd be perfectly honest, dude. I've driven in a lot of traffic in a lot of areas. The scariest place for me was Atlanta at rush hour. Was the scariest traffic I think I've ever been in. I timed it wrong and got into Atlanta at rush hour. I was driving from Savannah to Nashville, so I went through and I just timed it bad and went through Atlanta at rush hour. Man, dude, that was terrifying. Tomac, I don't know, man. We just never got to it. Here's why we probably had. I never brought it up, and I'm not really as hungry as I normally am at this point. Usually the food talk sparks up because we're getting towards 6 o'clock, and I'm getting kind of hungry. Chopped cheese? I don't even know what that is. Man, y'all suck, man. Y'all already eating. And I'm starting to feel it a little bit now. It's just about time for dinner. We'll do a few more runs. I could do some kielbasa. I can do kielbasa and cabbage. Milkshake, man. I was talking about milkshakes with my dad the other day. I'm usually not a fan of chains, but Sonic's does a pretty decent milkshake. Who else was it we were talking about? Cookout does a great milkshake. Chick-fil-A's milkshake is decent on, in a hurry. They only had like a few flavors, but the Chick-fil-A milkshakes are pretty decent. I'm not a fan of like McDonald's, that sort of stuff, but like fast food, does Cookout fall in as fast food? It's kind of in between to me. Cookout does a great milkshake. I don't know if Cookout's all over the place. Man, Tomac, that actually sounds pretty good. There are some will do in a pinch, like Chick-fil-A's, but if I had to go out and seek a milkshake, it'd probably be like Cookouts. Cookouts are tough to beat. There was like a little place in Wilmington that did milkshakes. They were amazing, best I'd ever had. But they actually got closed down because somebody found a fingertip in their milkshake, and they got sued. The story was all over Wilmington too. What had happened was the guy that was preparing the shakes, the mixer, somehow he got his finger caught in the mixer. He stuck his hand in there for some reason, and it took off the tip of his finger. And about the same time, somebody was at the drive-through, and they got a milkshake out at the time that the dude's finger got cut off. So in all that craziness, somehow it ended up in that person's drink. Yeah, the peach one's actually good, Eric. And we had one the other day. Damn, Tomac, that sounds good as hell. Oh. Was it Spire? Oh, chromatic. I think I've gotten that one. I forgot all about my Grail. I think I've got chromatic. Chromatic. Yep, I've already gotten that one.
I am overburdened.
probably gonna be the last run, guys. Now I'm hungry. Maybe I could talk to the wife and go out and get into some milkshake. She's probably listening. Yeah, Jake, that's usually how it goes, man. I honestly think with the torches, they actually have a higher roll percentage on the on the druid torches.
Not even death can save you from me.
I think druids are turned up for some reason in torch drop rate. I feel like for some whatever reason the druid torches are turned up. Alright guys, now I gotta get some food. Now I'm getting kind of hungry. Okay, for reminder, Sunday we're going to do some giveaway stuff. We got a lot of stuff donated to give away, mainly from Snipes. Snipes, you still here, man? Snipe is a hero of the day. He did all kind of crazy stuff today. I think he got, good grief, did he get like 15 subs for people? Snipes got like 15 different sub memberships. It's crazy. But yeah, he also donated a bunch of stuff. So we're going to be doing some giveaways on Sunday. So usual time, 3 p.m. Eastern. We're going to do the giveaway stuff. And then we're going to figure out what to eat for food today. But I appreciate it, guys. You just never know where the conversation is going to lead. But it's always interesting no matter what. As far as Blizzard, who knows? Maybe. Do you think they'll give us think they'll drag it out in a couple more weeks? I bet it goes a couple more weeks. I bet they don't do anything next week. They gave us news this week, so it'll be 2 more weeks. DW, dude, what the world? Appreciate you, man. Hold on, I gotta. What's NOK? I don't know what denomination that is. Where are you located, NOK or DW? Nokia credits. Norway. Okay. Dude, I appreciate you, man. Coming in there at the end. Yeah, definitely catch it on Sunday. Definitely catch it on 20. Or on 20. Thanks, Tyler. Yeah, I have no idea. Anything's great. I appreciate you, dude. We always got the Euro guys representing here, which is also yeah, land of the beautiful girls. Them Nordic girls, man. But be here for the giveaway, guys. If you want to dono stuff, if you want to get in the jump, we'll probably be spinning the wheel of death like we did. That was pretty fun. So be here for that. But I'll catch you guys on Sunday. And hopefully, maybe next week we'll get a little news. Who knows? I'm going to get some food. But appreciate it, guys. As always. Peace.